Hello everyone, welcome back to cryptogains for another video. In today's video, 5 coins that I believe we should really be watching and paying attention to in March. So I'm going to go over this with you. If this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe, and I'm going to dive into this. But before I do so, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on this market. So please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, let's go to coin number 1. Bit of silence there. Coin number 1, Certik. Many of you may not even know what Certik is. I only have recently been looking into it, and I'm keeping my eye on it because I believe that this coin can perform really well in March. And I'm going to tell you why, because they focus heavily on security for blockchains or blockchain projects, or most specifically DeFi coins. And if you have a look here, some of their leading projects, look, you got PancakeSwap, Goose Finance, I've been talking about Goose Finance, Kebab Swap, all these names, and I laugh at them. Look, Ban Protocol, I've had people ask me about this. I'm going to be doing a video on this very soon. This company is doing the right thing by helping these other projects have maximum security on their project, meaning they take you through audits. This is what I said to you before, all about auditing. And the thing is, when I look at things like the DApp radar and the DeFi station, yeah, it's got a huge amount of money locked up. But where do you think these coins are going to go to get their audits done? Because, if they want investors, they're going to need to have audits. And in order to have an audit, you need to find a good company. And I think that Certik is going to be the company that many of these coins go to. You can already see them going to it. PancakeSwap's already got involved with Autic and Autic. Not cut, nothing. PancakeSwap has already had an audit done by Certik. Goose Finance recently had one done. Arve's had one done. This seems to be the go-to company for getting your audits done. And they do a lot more as well. They have this shield protection which protects investors as well should money disappear or fall or something like that. I need to do more research on it, but this, I'm just putting it on your radar, and I believe that this is one that we should definitely be watching in March. Let's just take a quick look. So the supply, it has a total supply of 101 million right now. If I was to compare this to any of them, I could probably compare it to, and again, only supply, because people go, oh, what are you comparing it to that for? I'm just comparing it in relation to supply, because it's sitting on 32, here you go, 32 million right now, and the actual total supply that it says is 101 million. Well, I know Ethereum has roughly 100 million, and we've seen the prices of what Ethereum's hit in the future. £1,121. So this is my first coin, and I believe that we should really be watching it in this coming month. Let's move on to the second coin. And it's not in any particular order, it's just I just chose the 5 coins that I really believe we should be watching this month. Number 2, Harmony. Every time I say it and I look at it, I feel like I'm in heaven. Because the icon just looks like Harmony. That's what they should have for like a logo, or not logo, for like a little like slogan thing. Harmony. Something like that. Anyway, you know how I feel about Harmony. I spoke to so many like I spoke to you guys later on. Like just came to my house and like, yeah. I've been speaking to you guys about Harmony for about a week and a half now. And I've told you right now, sitting on 2 pence. And I've told you the relation that it has and how similar it looks to Zilliqa in relation to what they're trying to do with the project. Very, very smart what they're trying to do. Big companies involved with Harmony. And I need to follow the money. Because if I'm looking at a company like Binance that's looking to support their Binance US dollar, the BUSD, if that's supported with or being dealt with through Harmony, then I need to say to myself, okay, well, I need to start really paying attention to this coin and maybe accumulate more. So, but that's just my personal opinion, not investment advice. I believe Harmony is going to be the one to watch. I mean, let's just be very real here, because most people want to get a 10x out of their money, right? And if you was looking to get a 10x out of Harmony, where would it put the market cap? get the words out. Where would it put the market cap? Because right now it's at 195 million. Let's take it and times it by 10. Let's see how doable it is for it to do a 10x. Times this by 10. You're looking at 1.9 billion. That would put Harmony at 21 pence. And let me just show you what that looks like in cents. I should have got this up, I know, but I've just been a bit of a mad 1 minute. So 21 pence, I'm thinking it's like 29 cents, isn't it? Oh, that's pounds. Hold on. What's going on? It's letting me delete. 0.21. You're looking at 29 cents. So when it hits 1.9 billion, you'd be looking at a 29 cents for Harmony. I'm going to quickly do this with Certik just to show you, because we're talking a 10x for these coins. I'm not talking to when I look in March, I'm looking at coins that might just do a 10x. We don't know. It might just do double. I don't know. But things that I think we should be watching, look how small this market cap is for Certik. Tiny. So much room to grow. Let's have a look at this. Times this by 10. You're looking at a $434 million market cap. And when that happens, again, you can shimmy this across. You'd be looking at £12. £12.20 roughly for Certik. The price. When it's at a $434 million market cap. Anyway, let's take a look at my third coin that I think we should all be really paying attention to. Reef. I've seen the comments. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've been reading the stuff on the Telegrams and Instas and the Twitters, and I understand how people got confused about the supply. But it does not scare me, because I can see the future. And if Reef is really going to be innovative in the future, in a sense to making DeFi easy, because I've already told you about the DeFi guys. I've told you about the the goose, the golden eggs, and their bananas. I've told you all about this, and some of you have probably tried to get into it but are confused. And I know it can be confusing at the start, but if Reef is really going to make it that simple, you just click, bang, buy, done. Steak, make, cake. Guys, it's too early and I'm thinking about food. But now what I'm trying to get is this. If if Reef is really going to make it super simple for people to get involved with DeFi, then, I have to say to myself, well, maybe this is a good opportunity to be really paying attention. And who knows, let's have a little look at their roadmap, because I haven't really checked over the last couple of days. They're so ambitious. They've got so many things that they plan to do. And you can see a lot of green ticks here, so they've already done them. Let's just take a look at what they're looking to do next. Reef basket engine. So this is something that they're testing right now, which I'm assuming it means having a basket of different coins which you can maybe invest in, which gives you high APR, for farming, for yield farming and staking. So I'm just going to really pay attention to that, because I know that this coin will be able to stake sooner or later. And when it does, I'm accumulating my coins, so when it does, I can stake it and make a nice little income. That's one I think we should be watching, guys. That's one of them anyway. Fourth coin. Is it my fourth? It's my fourth. The fourth coin I really believe that we should be paying attention to in March is Cardano. This coin has pumped dramatically over the last week or two. And I don't blame it, because, it's been sticking to, a lot of these coins have roadmaps. And they've been trying to stick to them. Some of them just don't care. Some of them just put them up and just like, yeah, we'll show them this, but we're going to do this. But Cardano has really been trying to push to achieve their goals with their roadmap. A couple of months back in 2020, we saw Shelly, which was the staking opportunity, proof of stake. Now they've been working towards Gogan with smart contracts. Guys, you do realize that when this happens and the smart contracts are live, you are going to see some insane projects being made under the Cardano blockchain. You think DeFi is crazy now? I can only imagine what DeFi is going to get or look like when Cardano has DeFi apps. My God. And I can only imagine what the price is going to be when Cardano is involved with DeFi. And it's weird because, you talked to me about 6 months ago, I would have said, no, I don't like DeFi, it's rubbish. No, I keep hearing about it. No, I don't want nothing to do with it. But now, I've been paying attention. And I want you guys to pay attention as well, because DeFi is going to be really, really big in the future. Give it 2-3 years. I mean, it's already happening now, but give it a few more years. Let them solve the kinks. Tell you, one of these blockchains are really going to solve the kinks that are happening with DeFi, and that's it, explode. And then you will see all these coins just absolutely explode up in price. These ones here. And then, I tell you what, the coin market cap's going to look very, very different in the future to come. Because you've already seen it happening. I'm just going to come off this in a minute. You've already seen it happening. You've been seeing DeFi coins pump up. You've got Uniswap sitting in 13. So you've already seen this DeFi crave pumping up these DeFi coins. Can't see anymore right now. But synthetics. So you know what I mean. Sushi swap. Just cut myself out, You know what I mean. And, that started with the DeFi crave on Ethereum. You got Pancake Swap coming up. If Cardano releases DeFi, guys, just it's one to watch. It's definitely one to watch in March, because we're in March. That's why I'm doing this. Anyway, okay, talking too much. Fifth, last, final coin that I believe we should be watching in March. Goose Finance. Goose Finance is risky, guys. And I've been saying to you it's risky. But I have just seen absolute insane gains since farming this coin. Farming, staking, whatever you want to call it. This is one I think you guys should be watching. If you don't have a ledger, you can still connect via MetaMask. Just be safe about setting up your account, because obviously without a ledger, it's risky because you don't have control of the internet seeing your keys, your private keys, unless you turn your little Wi-Fi off at the bottom. But think about a way to get into Goose Finance. Personally, I think you should. And it is risky, but guys, look, 2 audits. 2 audits have been done, which again, audits confirm, or they look through the code to see if there's any security risks. Anything wrong that's going to prevent money from being stolen, and to see if there's security risks. I feel like my words ain't coming out, but I ain't cutting nothing. Security risks. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And look at this, guys. Look, audited by Certik. I'm not saying no more. All I know is that and I've been very transparent with you on this one. I've got a little golden egg sitting there, look, worth 50, what's that? 58, 54. I've got a bit more than 54, so I've got like a whole little $58 sitting there that I'm going to take later on. Probably buy some egg fried rice. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I think this one's good to have, because guys, you need to have a passive income. I can't stress this enough to you guys. You need to have something that's giving you an extreme passive income. Look, I'm supposed to be doing 10x's. Supposed to be showing you what would happen if you get 10x's. I'm going to go back on the other coin in a second. Let me just show you this. I'm going to go back on Cardano. I think I've done it on Reef as well, but let me just show you this. The market cap size right now, 34 million. And this is in dollars. 34 million roughly, right? Let's paste this, because that didn't copy and paste. Here we go. If I was to take this and do it, and it was to go to 10x, and I'm talking 10 times the value, and this has done this before, you're looking at 343 million. Actually, no, it's been close to it. You're looking at 343 million. So if it was to do 343 million, and the price now is $54, you could essentially take $54 and times it by 10. Wow. This is what I'm saying. These coins start to get scary, because if you're staking them, you make insane passive income. You're looking at, even I'll just take the zero off. You're looking at $540 price for Goose Finance, which is, it would be sitting on £387 when we see a 343 million. It's so tiny, guys. You don't realize right now how small this is. Cardano is in billions. Look here, 28 bill. Take the 28 billion off. Just there, look, 364 million makes you realize how tiny that Goose Finance is. Because if you took 28 billion off of Cardano, 343 is still less. 364 million. You see, so there's so much room for it to grow. Anyway, those were my 5 coins. Let me know what you guys think. What's your 5 coins that you're watching? Because these are just coins that I believe we should be paying attention to in March. And I'm going to keep bringing them every single month because these videos, they're significant. I think the last month, I told you to be looking at PancakeSwap. And I think PancakeSwap's been performing really well. And I think, Goose Finance, you've seen my videos. I've got more coming soon. I'm going to leave it here with you guys. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you all for watching as well. And I'm going to do a quick shout out to my Patreons. Shout out to Daniel Atkins, Toyin Oteri, Glenda, Kora Black, SM, iDan, Tehseen Waheed, Tony Dam, Marco Costante, Scott Vu, Jazz, Azzawi, I think I said it right again, Michail, AJ, Frank C, 623, I love that, Clarence, Denison, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support, and thank you for all the new patrons that are coming in. I see you. Thank you. I will be updating my Patreon shout out list because I keep getting new ones every single time. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if I haven't already told you to do so. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.